20602 RRBPO Tier 1. Now in this question number 1, 1 is added to all the digits smaller than 5. Yes, what is the number given here? 3, 9, 6, 8, 2, 1, 4 and 7. In total how many digits are there? There are some 8 digits. 3, 9, 6, 8, 2, 1, 4, 7. And 1 is subtracted from all the digits greater than 5. Earlier 1 is added to all the digits smaller than 5. All the digits smaller than 5, 1 is added. And so how many digits are there which are smaller than 5? Now for 3, 1 should be added, it will be 4. And for 2, it will be 3. And 1, it will be 2. And 4, it will be 5. For the digits which are lesser than 5, 1 is added. And 1 is subtracted from all the digits greater than 5. Greater than 5, 1 should be subtracted. And this has become 8. And this will be 5. And this is 7. And finally this is 6. Then, which of the following digits will appear twice in the new arrangement? Now 4 is not present here twice, 8 and 5. 5 is repeated twice, 7, 3, 2, 6. Hence only 5 is repeated twice, that is choice 2. Done with this? Now, question number 1, it is choice 2. Then question number 2. Now in this question number 2, it is based on letter series AB3, CE6, AB3, CE and 6, CE6. Next one FI10, FI10 and JN15, JN15. Then what should be the next one? Yes, any answer to this one? First check out A and C. What is the difference here? B, C. Next one C and F, D, E, F plus 3. F and J, G, H, I, J plus 4, plus 2, plus 3, plus 1. The next one plus 5. Fifth letter to J is O, K, L, M, and O. And coming to the second letters, B and E, what is the difference here? B and E. Now B and E, the difference between these two is 2 and 5 plus 3. And 5 and 9 plus 4. 9 plus 5 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6. 14 plus 6, it is 20. Hence OT. Among the given choices, we have only choice 3. Isn't it? OT. Hence choice 3 is the answer. Choice 3. Then question number 3. Now in this question number 3, if a meaningful English word can be made with the first, as what is the word here? EMANCIPATE. Now with this word, emancipate, and first, fifth, seventh and eighth. First, fifth, seventh, isn't it? 8. Then first, seventh, fifth and eighth letters of the word. 1, 5, 7, isn't it? 8. Then using all the letters but each letter only once, then which will be the second letter of the word? Yes, tell me second letter of the word. No, yes, what are the words that can be formed? PACE, pace, isn't it? Anything else here? PACE, pace, and anything else? CAPE. What is this CAPE stands for? Cape, Cape Town and so on, isn't it? Then what is your answer here? Then what is the word here? Then which will be the second letter of the word? What is the second letter of the word here? More than one such word can be formed. That is choice 1. And this is about question number 3, choice 1. Then fourth one. Now question number 4, 5 and 6. These 3 questions are based on what? Blood relations. J is the brother of L, can be represented like this. And P is the son of L. P is the son of L. And J is the only son of R. As J is the only son of R, now these J and L are the children of R. As J is the only son, L is the daughter, and J is the only son of R, W is the father-in-law of L. W is the father-in-law of L, that means L's husband's father is W. W is the father-in-law of L. And D is the grandfather of P. And D is the grandfather of P. Grandfather of P, D is the grandfather of P. This P can be either the husband of R, isn't it? Now only grandfather. Now grandfather means either this person's father will be here or this person's father. Out of which W is already the grandfather of P. isn't it? Paternal grandfather. Now the maternal grandfather. Maternal grandfather means, and who is that person? And D. D is the grandfather of P. As D is the grandfather, this R is a female. And D is the grandfather of P. Q, the only son of W. Q is the only son of whom? Q is the only son of W. Is the father of N. Now this Q is the father of whom? Q is the father of N. Q, the only son of W, is the father of N. This is refers to whom? Is refers to the first person Q only. Q, the only son of W. ఎవరి గురించి మాట్లాడుతున్నాం చెప్పండి? Q గురించి మాట్లాడుతున్నాం. Q and ఎవరు? Q, only son of W, is the father of N. That Q is the father of N. Then question number 4. How is D related to J? J's mother's husband, that is father. Choice 5. Question number 4, it is choice 5. And fifth one, if C is the daughter of N, if C is the daughter of N, C will be somewhere here. Then how is L related to C? How is L related to C? Now L is C's grandfather's wife, that is grandmother, that is choice 2. Done with this? Question number 5, it is choice 2. Now if C is the daughter of N, in a condition tada తీసుకున్నామా? J is the brother of L, P is the son of L, and J is the only son of R. W is the father-in-law of L, W is the father-in-law of L, and D is the grandfather of P. D is the grandfather of P. Q, the only son of W. Q, the only son of W, is the father of N. Now here, Q, the only son of W, who is the father of N? If that word who is there, then we should discuss about W. Not only and that one. Now Q, the only son of W, is the father of N. Who is the father of N? Q is the father of N. Isn't it? But whereas if at all, if you want to get the choices here, now here the word who must be there. Now who is the father of N? Then who is the father of N? W is the father of N. Then we can take this N at this place. A continuation చూడండి ఎవరి గురించి మాట్లాడుతున్నామో. Q, the only son of W, is, that means Q is the father of N. Then now W is the father of N, then we can take N at this place. If C is the daughter of N, if C is the daughter of N, C will be here. And then how is L related to C? How is L related to C here? L related to C, aunt, that is choice 3. Then question number 6, how is P related to N? How is this P related to N here? N's, how is P related to N? N's sibling's son. Sibling's son is nephew, that is choice 4. Now question number 6, it is choice 4. Then 7th one. Yes, whatever this question number 7 here, 5 flats A, B, X, Y, and Z are constructed on 5 different floors of a building, but not necessarily in the same order. The lowermost floor of the building is numbered 1 and so on. And there are only 3 flats between A and B. Isn't it? As there are only 3 flats between A and B, this is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 are the flats. And how many flats are there in between A and B? There are only 3 flats between A and B. That means if A is on the top floor, then B will be the bottom floor, or A is the bottom floor, B will be the top floor. And there are only 3 flats between A and B. No flat is constructed between A and X. As no flat is constructed between A and X means A and X must be adjacent to each other. Isn't it? A and X. Y is constructed on one of the floors below X. Now the second case is not possible because there is no flat below this X. Only A is there. Hence Y is below X and below X. And as Y is below X, Y can be either here or Y can be here. There are only 3 flats. No flat is constructed between A and X. And Y is constructed on one of the floors below X. Y can be either on the second floor or on the third floor. Then which flat is constructed on flat number 3? Now floor number 3, either it could be Y or what is the other thing left over here? A, B, X, Y, Z. Hence either it could be Y or Z, cannot be determined, choice 3. Now this is about question number 7. Then coming to 8 to 12. Now in this 8 to 12, It is based on what? Two row arrangement. How many persons are there? 12 people are sitting in two parallel rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is one row. And this is the second row. In total we have only 12 people. Now 12 people are seated in two parallel rows containing 6 people each in such a way that there is an equal distance between adjacent persons, and each member seated in one row faces a member of the other row. Row 1, D, E, F, K, L, M are sitting and all of them are facing towards north. As who are the persons here? D, E, F, K, L, M. D, E, F, K, L, M are the 6 persons in this one. And in row 2, who are the persons in row 2? S, T, U, X, Y, Z. Now S, T, U, X, Y, Z. Now all these persons are facing towards south. Then coming to conditions here, E sits third from one of the extreme ends of the row. E sits third from one of the extreme ends of the row. Now E is in this row. E sits third. Hence E can be third from the left end of the row. And what is the other possibility here? The other possibility can be E can be from the right extreme end of the row. E can be either here or here. There are two possibilities. E sits third from one of the extreme ends of the row. The one who faces E is sitting second to the left of S. Now this person is sitting second to the left of S. And so where should this S be? S must be here. Now this person who is facing E sits second to the left of S. S must be here. Because these persons are facing south, their left hand side is towards our right hand side. And the one who faces E is seated second to the left of S. Only 3 people between S and T. How many persons in between S and T? Only 3. Hence in case 1, T must be second from the right. And here only 3 persons, T must be at this end. And one of the immediate neighbors of F faces T. One of the immediate neighbors of F faces T. Now this person is facing T. And this person must be the neighbor of F. F can be either here or here. 2 possibilities in case 1 for F. Then in this one, F must be in this place only. Are you following or not? And F must be here. And one of the immediate neighbors of F faces T. Immediate neighbor of F is this person, is facing T. More than 2 people between F and L. Between F and L, there must be more than 2 people. More than 2 people means 3 persons. Isn't it? 3 persons or 4 persons more than. Hence, now if F is here, more than 2 people. Now if F is at this place, more than 2 people means L must be here. Is it possible? Then how many are there? There are only 2 persons but not more than 2. Hence F cannot be at this place. Hence in case 1, F must be where? F must be at this end. Isn't it? F will be at this end. If F is here, how many persons in between F and L? More than 2. More than 2 can be either 3 or 4. L can be here or L can be here. Done with this? More than. Now in this one, as more than 2 people, hence L must be at this place only. This is fixed. And more than 2 people. More than 2 people between F and L. More than 2 people means 3 or more than 3. Then next one, X faces L. As X faces L, X is here. X faces L, L cannot be at this place. As L cannot be at this place, where should this L? L is here, X is here. X faces L, and only 1 person between X and Y. How many persons between X and Y? There is only 1 person. Only 1 person between X and Y. Y will be here. D faces one of the immediate neighbors of Y. D faces one of the immediate neighbors of Y. Isn't it? Now D must be here. And D faces one of the immediate neighbors of Y. D must be here. Done? D faces one of the immediate neighbors of Y. U sits to the immediate right of Z. U is to the immediate right of Z. Now U is to the immediate right of Z. Isn't it? Now in this case, U is to the immediate right of Z is false because U and Z must be here. Then U will be third to the right rather than immediate right. Hence the first case is completely ruled out. Now we are left with only the second case. Now in the second case, 2 more persons. K sits at one of the positions to the right of M. As K is to the right of M, the word immediate is not given anywhere to the right hand side. And this is how these 12 persons were seated in 2 different rows. And in first row, LDM, EFK, and in the other row, XSY, UZT. Done with this? Then question number 8. What is the position of K with respect to D? Position of K with respect to D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4th right. 4th to the right, that is choice 2. Then question number 9. How many people sit between L and the one who faces S? Now L is here and the one who is facing S is D. Now how many persons in these two? There is no person in between these two, that is none. It is given in choice 4. Then question number 10. As per the given arrangement, 4 of the following is nothing but an odd man out, X and M. How can you represent this one, X and M? X and M. Now X second left is Y, Y's opposite is M, and T and E. And T's opposite, T's second right is U, U's opposite is E, Y and L. Y's second right is X, X opposite is L. Then what is your answer here? S, tell me your answer. Then Z and F, whatever, Z and F are opposite to each other, isn't it? Hence choice 4 is the answer. Then question number 11. Who among the following faces U? Yes, tell me who is facing U here? E, that is choice 3. Question number 11, it is choice 3. Then 12th one. Now 12th one is also based on this. Which of the following statements is not true? That means now we should prove which among the following statements is definitely false. Then choice 2. L sits at an extreme end of the road. True or false? It is definitely true. And third one, S faces D. S and D are facing each other. That is also true. E is an immediate neighbor of D. E is an immediate neighbor of D is false. And T sits to the immediate left of Z. T is to the immediate left of Z is also true. Then what is your answer here? Choice 4. E is an immediate neighbor of D. That is definitely false. Now this is about 8 to 13. Then question number 14 onwards. Question number 13 onwards. Now data sufficiency. Now in this data sufficiency, 6 people M, N, O, W, X and Y are sitting in a straight line, isn't it? How many persons are there? 6 people, M, N, O, W, X, Y are sitting in a straight line. Now the question is about what? Now the question is about, now we should identify whether all the persons are facing north or not. R. R means whenever the question is given on is, AR, it is nothing but it is yes or no type of questions. Now we should say whether all the persons are facing towards north or they are not facing north. Definitely yes or definitely no. Then in this one, M sits and all the persons are facing towards north, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And M sits second from one of the extreme ends of the line. From one of the extreme ends of the line, M sits second. Either M can be second from the left end or M can be from the right end, isn't it? And X sits third to the right of M. X is seated third to the right of M. Here in this case, X seated third to the right of M. 1, 2, 3, X can be here, isn't it? Now all the persons are facing towards which direction? North. As all the persons are facing towards north, if you take X at this place, then this person is facing towards south, isn't it? Then X sits, M sits fourth to the right of Y. M sits second from the extreme ends of the line. M can be extreme ends of the line. Next one. And X sits third to the right of M. Now here X is here, then M is facing towards north. Or in the second case, if X is here, M is facing towards south. Here it is not clearly given whether all the persons are facing towards north or not. Here the question is about whether all the persons are facing towards north or not. అవునా కదా ఇక్కడ సౌత్ రాగానే మీరు కొద్దిగా కాంప్లికేటెడ్గా చూశారు మీరు. అవునా కదా, it can be south as well. Then X sits third to the right of M. Both the immediate neighbors of X face north. Both the immediate neighbors of X faces north means these two persons are facing towards north. Here also these two persons are facing towards north. And immediate neighbors of X faces north. M sits fourth to the right of Y. M is seated fourth to the right of Y. Now M sits fourth to the right of Y. Hence Y must be here, isn't it? If Y is here, now this M is fourth to the right or fourth to the left? Left. Hence this case is ruled out because the condition is invalid. Now M sits fourth to the right of Y. Now Y is here. Now this Y is facing towards north. M sits fourth to the right of Y. We are left with only one case. Now tell me, are we getting the answer or not? Answer vastunda ravatledha? Em vastundi cheppandi? No, all the persons are not facing south because there is one person M who is facing south. Hence all the persons facing towards north is false. Hence as I got the answer, one alone is sufficient. Andaru north ku unnada ani adigaru. మనం ఏం చెప్పండి, ఒక్కడు సౌత్కు ఉన్నాడని ప్రూవ్ చేసాం. ఒక్కడు సౌత్కు ఉన్నాడంటే అర్థం ఏంటి? అందరూ నార్త్కు ఉన్నది అనేది తప్పు అయిపోయింది, isn't it? Hence all the persons are not facing towards north. That's what the answer I got, isn't it? Hence one alone is sufficient or not? 1 alone is sufficient. Then coming to the next one. Then condition number 2. Now in this condition number 2, what is given here? Y sits at one of the extreme ends of the line. Y sits at one of the extreme ends of the line. How many people are there? There are 6 people. Y at this place, and what is the second possibility? 3, 4, 5, 6. Y can be at this place. Y sits at one of the extreme ends of the line and faces north. Who is facing north here? Y is facing north. Y is facing north. Only 2 people between Y and O. 2 people between Y and O. 2 people between Y and O. O will be here. 2 people between Y and O. N sits second to the right of O. As N is seated second to the right of O, if N is here, then O will be towards north. Or if N is here, O will be towards south. Hence either O can be north or can be south. Again, only 2 people between Y and O. N sits second to the right of O. If N is here, then O will be towards south. And if N is here, O will be towards north. Are you getting any answer here? Now we cannot definitely say whether all the persons are towards north or all the persons are not towards north. Hence, what is your answer here? Only 1 alone is sufficient. Only 1 alone choice, 5 is the answer. Question number 13, it is choice 5. Done with this? Then question number 14. On which day of the same week, starting from Monday and ending on Sunday, did Surabhi go to her interview? Starting from where? Starting from Monday and ending on Sunday. Monday to Sunday. Surabhi's father correctly remembers that she went for her interview after Monday and before Saturday. After Monday, before Saturday. After Monday, before Saturday, then what are the possibilities here? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday are the 4. And out of which, but not on Thursday. But not on Thursday means Thursday is also ruled out. Hence Thursday cannot be here. Now condition number 1. Hence, what are the possibilities here? Either Tuesday, Wednesday or Friday. Hence, 1 alone is not sufficient because you are getting 3 different answers, 3 different days. Then coming to condition number 2, Surabhi's sister correctly remembers that she went for her interview on one of the days after Tuesday but not on Saturday. After Tuesday, whether it could be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, isn't it? But not on Saturday. After Tuesday but not on Saturday. Now this is starting from where? Starting from Monday and ending on Sunday. Saturday and this could be Sunday, isn't it? Hence 1 alone, 2 alone. But not on Saturday, Saturday is ruled out, isn't it? Hence, with the help of condition number 2, how many days we are getting here? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday or Saturday, isn't it? Then by combining these two, but then by combining these two, what is the answer we are getting here? By combining these two, now what are the days which are common here? She went to interview either on Wednesday or Friday. It also Wednesday and Friday. There are two different answers we are getting by combining these two statements. Hence the data in both the statements is also not sufficient. Hence what is the answer here? Choice 2. Or not sufficient, that is choice 2, 14. Then coming to question number 15. 5 boxes are kept one above the other but not necessarily in the same order. What is the position of D in the given stack of boxes? Isn't it? Now the question is about what? And where this D is fixed. Then condition number 1. Now in order to identify the position of this D, now tell me which statement is required. Now first one, B is kept immediately above D. B is kept immediately above D. B and D must be together. Only one box is between D and A. One box is in between D and A. This is one possibility. Then what is the other possibility here? Between D and A there must be only one. Only one between D and A. Only 3 are between A and C. Only 3 are between A and C. If A is here, C will be here. Or if A is here, C will be here. There are two possibilities. Only 3 between A and C. C is not kept at the topmost. As C is not at the topmost, this is ruled out. And as A is here, now A is at the top, this case is ruled out. Then A, B and D. As what is the position of this D? Second from the top. Are you getting a unique answer or not? Hence which statement is required? One alone is sufficient to determine the answer. Isn't it? Then what about the next one here? Then condition number 2. Now in condition number 2, only one box is kept between B and E. Though we are getting the answer with condition number 1 alone, still we need to find out whether we are getting the answer with the 2 alone or not. Why? Because there is a choice like either 1 or 2 is there. Isn't it? Directly you cannot go for only 1. Then only one box is kept between B and E. And A is kept immediately above B. A is immediately above B. And only one box between B and E. Yes, only one box between B and E can be like this. Or A is immediately above. And only one box can be like this. Isn't it? And D is kept at one of the positions above C. And D is one of the positions above C. Now D and C can be here. Or D is immediately above C. D and C can be here. And so many possibilities we are having here. D can be at the first place or D can be at the fourth place. As there are two answers to this one, 2 alone is not sufficient. Then we can able to go for 1 alone. That is choice 1. Done with this. This is about question number 15, choice 1. Then 16th one. Now question number 16. And cry. What is the code to the word cry? Now in the first one, in the given code language, yard is coded as, lead is coded as, and clay is coded as, isn't it? Yard, Y-A-R-D, yard, and the next one is what? L-I-D, lead, lead is common, and next one C-L-A-Y, clay is common, isn't it? Now clay is common here. Then yard, Y-A-R-D, and lead. The last letter is D in these two cases. Then check out whether the last code is same or not. Last code same, and then what are the codes here? Codes is hash, 7, dollar and 2. And next one, lead is 9 star 2, 9 star and 2. And next one, clay. And what is the code for this clay? 597 hash. 597 hash. Now first let us check out whether the letters and the codes are directly given or not. Then how to identify this one. Now Y is the first word, letter in this word yard. And here Y is the last letter in the word clay. First place, last place. Here first place is hash, last place is hash. Isn't it? Then again, D is the last letter here and D is the last letter here. And 2 are the last place. And here A is here and 7 is here. A is here, 7 is here. Yes, what can you infer from this one? Now the letters and the codes are directly given. as the letters and the codes are directly given. Now tell me whether we can able to find out the code for cry or not. C is there, R is there, Y is there, hence one alone is sufficient, isn't it? Then coming to the next one. What is the next one here? In the given code language, CYAN, sign is coded as 5#7%, 5#7%, NIL, nil is %*9, %*9, and RAID, RAID, RAID. Now this RAID is coded as $7, $7*2. Then again check out here C, Y, A. Now A is the third letter, here A is the second letter, third letter 7 and second letter 7. Here N is the fourth letter %, N is the first letter %, and so on, isn't it? And I is the third letter, I is the third, and star is there. Again the letters and the codes are directly given. Then tell me whether we can able to find the code for cry or not. Cry, C is here and R is here and Y is here. Hence we can able to find out the code for cry. One alone is sufficient, two alone is also sufficient. Each statement alone is sufficient. Then what is your answer here? Choice 2. Now question number 16, it is choice 2 is the answer. Done with this? 16th one. Then question number 17 onwards. Now question number 17, in the word figures, all the vowels are arranged in alphabetical order. In the word figures, all these letters are arranged in the English alphabetical order from left to right. All the vowels are arranged in the English alphabetical order. Then E and I followed by what? All consonants in the alphabetical order. From consonants, what are the consonants here? F, G, U is also there, right? Now there are three vowels in this one, E, I, U. All the three vowels are arranged in the alphabetical order, followed by consonants. And what are the consonants here? F, G, S, R. Then RS, F, G, R and S. Then among these F, G, R and S, all these elements are in the ascending order. Then how many letters will be there in the English alphabetical series between the third letter from the left? What is the third letter from the left here? U. And the second letter from the right. What is the second letter from the right? R. How many letters are there in between R and U? In the English alphabet, here is not talking about here. How many are there in between R and U? S and T are the only two letters here. That is choice 4. Question number 17, choice 4. Then 18 onwards. Now question number 18, 6 people and E, F, G, K, L, M research on a topic for different number of years. Different number of years is given, isn't it? Different number of years. 6 people, different number of years. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. 6 people are there, different number of years. And G does research for more number of years than E. G is more than E, but lesser than what? But lesser than K. G more than E, but lesser than K can be represented like this. L research for more number of years than K. L is more than K, but less than whom? But less than F. But less than, more than K, but less than F. M does research for one more year than E. M is one more than E year E. Isn't it? One more than E. Different number of years is clearly given. As different number of years is clearly given, M is one more than E, hence M and E must be adjacent to each other. M is here and E is here. Done with this? Then, now what is order here? F, L, K, G, M, E. Then in this one, the one who does research for the third longest duration, research for how many years? 6 years. And K is 6 years. And the one who does research for the shortest duration is for 3 years. Shortest duration, that is E. E is for 3 years. Then question number 18. For how many years does G do his research? G in between for how many years? Yes, tell me. Now 5. Why it is 5? Because in between different number of years is given. Between 3 and 6 there are only 2 possibilities, 4 and 5. Hence G must be what? G must be 5, that is choice 4. Then question number 19. Now in question number 19, what is the answer here? 19th one. Which of the following is true with respect to the given information? L did research for the second longest, that is definitely true, choice 1. Now question number 19, it is choice 1. And again, all the given statements are true is also there, then we should go for, check out one more. M did research for the second sort, this is also true. As 2 are true, and so all the given statements are true, choice 5 is the answer. And this is about 18 and 19. Then 20th. Now question number 20, if F did research for 5 more years than K, F is 5 more years than K, F will be 11. Then what is the sum of the duration of F and M? As F and M, what is the sum here? Now between this will be 4, this will be 5, isn't it? F and M, 11 plus 4 is 15, and it is given in choice 5. Now this is about question numbers 18 to 20. Then after this 18 to 20, what is other information here? 21 to 25. It is based on a small puzzle, isn't it? ABC Publication House published a different number of books in different years. What are the years here? 49, 54. First write down this one, 1949. Next one is 54, 44, 49, 54, 82, 82, 87, 82, 87, 99, and 20 and 2004. And in total 6 are there, but not necessarily in the same order. And 56 books were published on one of the given odd number years, but not in 1949, isn't it? Now tell me how many years are there? 6 years. Among these 6 years, how many odd number years are there? 1949 is one, 87 is the other, and 99. Hence in total we have 3 possibilities, 3 odd numbers are there. Now 3 odd numbers are there. Among these 56 books were published in one of the given odd number years, but not in 1949. 49 is ruled out. 49 is ruled out. Now we are left with only 2 possibilities. What are those 2 possibilities? 56 can be in 87 or 56 can be in the year 99, isn't it? Hence we have 2 possibilities. And ABC published books only twice between 56 and 61. Between 56 and 61, only twice. Now in case 1, this 61 must be at the top, because between these 2 there must be only 2 years. And similarly here also 56 and 61, and this 61 must be in the year 1954. Only 2 between 56 and 61. And there is a difference of 5 years between 61, between publishing 61 books and 24 books. And 61 and 24, what is the difference here? There is a difference of 5 years. Years difference is there. As years difference is there, now as 61 is in 1949, then the next one will be then 54. What is the number of books? 24. 24 will be in the 54, isn't it? Again, 61, 24 can be in the month of, in the year of 1949 or not, because the difference between these 2 is 5. The order is not specified. And again, 28 books, 28 more books, underline this word more. It is not 28, but as it is, 28 more books are there. 28 more books. 28 more books. 28 more books were published in 1982 than in 1954. When compared with 1954, 28 more is there in the year 1982. Now 1982, 28 books were published in 1982 than in 1954. 1954 is 24, then 24 plus how much? 28. 24 plus 28 is how much? 52. Now this 52 must be in 1982. Again, now 54 plus how much is here? 54, and 61 plus 28. 61 plus 28 is how much? 80? 89. 89 books were published in 82. Then in 1954. The number of books published in 82 is lesser than that of 1999. Now 82 is lesser than 1999. Now here in this one, 82 is more than 1999, and the second case is completely ruled out. Now we are left with only one case. The number of books published in 1982 is lesser than that of 1989, and the difference between in the number of books published in 54 and 87 is same as 2004. Now in 2004, how many are there? Now in 2004, it must be the difference between 54 and 87. 54 and 87, what is the difference between these two? 24 and 56, the difference between 32. Now 32 books were published in 2004, isn't it? And the number of books published in 1999 is 20 more than 1949. 20 more than 1949, 61 plus 20, and here it is 81. Done with this? And this is how the number of books were published in these 6 different years. Then question number 21st, how many years ago from 2018? 2018 were the least number of books ever published by ABC. How many years ago from 2018? The least number of books. The least number of books were published in 24, isn't it? 24 is the least, and that was published in year 1954. Now 1954 to 2018. As how many years are there? 54 means, so how many should be added? 46 plus 18. 46 plus 18, 64. That is choice 1. Then question number 22. ABC published 32 books. In which are the following years? 32 in 2004, that is choice 4. Then question number 23. Now in this 23, which of the following statements is true with respect to the given information? 56 books were published in 1987, that is true. And more books were published in 2004 than in 1949, that is false. And third one, 24 books were published in one of the years after 90. 24 before 90, but not after 90. Hence, what is your answer here? Only one alone is true. That is choice 1. Question number 23, choice 1. Then 24, as tell me what is given in this 24. In how many of the given years were more books published than those published in 1999? 1999, 81. In any one of the years, is it more than? No, 99 itself is more than. Hence, none. That is choice 1. Then question number 25. How many books were published in 1949? 1949, how many books were published here? 61. And it is given in choice 1. 1 again. And this is about question numbers 21 to 25. Done with this? Then 26 onwards. Now question numbers 26 to 28. And U is 10 meters to the north of Q. U is 10 meters to the north of Q if Q is here. Now this U is how many meters here? 10 meters. U is 10 meters to the north of Q. Arvind starts walking towards south from point Q. He walks for 20 minutes from point Q. He travels how many meters? 20 meters to reach point P, isn't it? From point Q. Arvind starts walking towards south from point Q. He walks 20 meters to reach point P. Then from point P. Then afterwards, he then takes a left turn and walks for 25 meters. Left hand side and walk for how many meters? 25 meters. Left hand side 25 meters to reach point R. This is point R. And Samir starts walking towards east from point U. Samir starts from point U. He walks for 10 meters. East 10 meters. East 10 meters and to reach point T. Now the difference is 10. And who is the person here? Now the person is Samir. And earlier who is that person? And this person Arvind. Arvind started from this place and Samir started from that place. And he walks to reach point T. He then takes a right turn and walks for 15. Now from here, right hand side 15 meters. Now this is 10 between U and Q. Now this will be 15, isn't it? Then to reach point S. From point L is 15 meters to the east of S. L is 15 meters to the east of what? L is 15 meters to the east of S. Done with this? R. Now, he walks for 10 meters to reach point T. From point T. He then takes a right turn and walks for 15 meters to reach point S. L is 15 meters to the east of S. L is 15 meters to the east of S. R and P. Now L is 15 meters. Now the total distance between this is 10 and this is 15. The total is 25 and this R will be here. Because the horizontal distance between these two is the same. Isn't it? Then what about this question here? Then if point M is the midway, point M is the midpoint of the straight line formed by points U and P. U and P and its midline. And what is the midpoint here? The distance between these two is 30. Now out of this 30, midpoint, and the midpoint is where? Now this will be your point M. Now this point M is 15 meters from U or 15 meters from P. Then which of the following will be correct? S will be 10 meters to the east of M. True or false? Yes, definitely. Now the distance between these two is 10. That is 1 is true. And M will be Point M will be to the south of Q. M is south of Q, that is also true. 1 and 2. Next one, M or L form a straight line. That is false. MSL forms a straight line but not MRL. Hence, what is your answer? Both 1 and 2. Both 1 and 2, choice 3. Question number 26, it is choice 3. Then 27. Now in question number 27, what is information given here? 27. What is the distance between L and R? As tell me the distance between L and R. Now the distance between these two is total is how much? 30. Out of which 30, this is 15 is already done. Now we are left with another 15. Now 15 meters, that is choice 5. 27, choice 5, 28. In which direction is point T with respect to point P? T is in which direction with respect to P here? Now this is north and this is east. North east, choice 1. 28, choice 1, northeast. And this is about question numbers 26 to 28. 3 questions based on what? Based on directions. Then 29 and 30. Now in this 29 and 30. As what is information given here? 29 and 30. Now only 2 questions are based on this. Coding and decoding. New data found. As new and found are the 2 words which are common here. As new and found are the 2 words which are common between the first and the second statements. And what are the codes common here? AG, BT. AG and BT are common. AG and BT in any order. Then in the first statement, what is left over here? Data is the word left over. And what is the code left over here? TU. And data is TU. And finally here, good is what? Good is found new. New and found. And good and friends are the 2 left over. Now condition number 2 and 3. Now if you compare these two, friends is the word which is common here. As friends is common. And CMXO. CM is common. Hence friends is CM. Friends is CM. As friends is CM and good. Whatever this good here, good is PE. Good is PE. Now in this one, my is XO. Now these are the words and their corresponding codes. Then what does the code AG stands for? AG stands for either new or found. Either new or found, choice 2, 29. Then 30th, what may be the possible code for my financial data? My. What is the code for my? My is XO and data is TU. And XO, TU should be common here. XO, TU is there in choice 2, choice 3. Isn't it? Only in choice. Then coming to XO, TU, then RF. Tell me whether RF can be the code for financial or not. RF can be the code for financial. Yes, because RF is nowhere given the code for any one of these words. And in this one, and XOTU, then BT is there. But this BT can be the code for either new or found. It cannot be the code for financial. Hence, choice 3 is ruled out. Now we are left with only choice 2. Done with this? Now this is about question number 30. Then 31 to 35. Now these questions are based on set of numbers. How many numbers are there? 563, 218, and next one 732, 563, 218, 491, and 491 and 929 are the 5 numbers given. Then if 2 is subtracted from the second digit of all the odd numbers, 2 is subtracted. How many odd numbers are there? There are 3 odd numbers. And so this will be 4, isn't it? And 543, second digit. And again, and this will be 2 is subtracted, means this will be 471. Here this will be 909. 2 is subtracted from the second digit of all the odd numbers and 2 is added to the first digit of all the even numbers. Even numbers, 2 is added to the first digit, this will be 418, isn't it? And this will be 932. Then in this case, then which of the following will form the third highest number after the given operation? Third highest. Third highest means what is the first highest here? First here is 909. And the 932 is the first one, and 909 is the second, and after this one, and 543, that is 3. Now this 543 we are getting from where? 563. 563 given in choice 2. 29, and this is choice 2, 30, isn't it? Then what about question number 32 here? Now in this 32, in which of the given numbers the difference between the first and the third digits is greater than the second? Difference between the first and the second. Here 5 and 3, what is the difference here? 2. Now this 2 is not greater than the second digit, isn't it? Hence it cannot be your answer. Then 2 and 8, 2 and 8 is how much? 6. 6 is greater than 1 or not? Yes. Hence in one such number it is there. 7 and 2 is what? 5. Now this 5 is greater than 3. Hence there is one more. 4 and 1 is 3. It is not greater than the second. 9 minus 9 is how much? 0. And how many are there? There are only 2. 2, 18, 732. 2, 18, 732, that is choice 1. Then 33. What will be the resultant if the second digit of the number which is second from the right? Second from the right is what? 491. Now in this 491 second digit, what is the second digit? 9. Now in this is the second number from the right hand side and its second digit is 9. Second digit of the number is, which is second from the right, is divided by the third digit of the number which is third from the left. Third from the left, 732, and the third digit is 2. Now 9 divided by 2 is how much? 4.5, choice 1. 33, choice 1. Question number 34. 34. What will be the sum of the second digit of the smallest number? What is the smallest number here? 218. Second digit of the smallest number is how much? 1. And the third digit of the second largest. Second largest number. First largest number is what? 929. Second largest number 732. Now in this 732 the third digit. What is the third digit here? 2 is the third digit. Then what is the sum of these two? 1 plus 2 is 3. That is choice 3. Question number 34, choice 3. Then coming to 35. If all the digits are arranged in the ascending order within the number this 563 will be 356 and this will be 128 and this will be 237 and 149 and this will be 299. Then among all this. Then within the number, the sum of first and the second digit of how many numbers thus found will be more than 5. First and the second, sum of first and 6 more than 5. Now this is 8, it is more than 5. Here 1 plus 2, it is not more than 5. 2 plus 3 is 5, but where is it is not more than 5. Isn't it? And 1 plus 4 is again 5. 2 plus 9 is 11. And so how many are there? There are 2 such numbers. There are 2, choice 5. Isn't it? And this is about question number 35. Then question numbers 36 to 40. Now question numbers 36 to 40. It is based on what? Alabama and Texas. Now Alabama and Texas decided to have joint committees to probe match fixing allegations against their baseball players. Now, and this is Alabama. And the next one is what? Texas. Alabama and Texas. And they have decided to joint committees, form a joint committee to probe match fixing allegations against their baseball players. It is agreed that each committee would consist of only 3 sports persons. How many persons should be there? 3. And of which 2 should be from Alabama. Hence 2 from Alabama should be taken and 1 from Texas should be taken, isn't it? And 1. Hence 2 from here and 1 from here should be considered in a committee of 3 members. Then, besides, no committee has 2 members associated with the same sport. That means no committee can have same sport to 2 members, isn't it? That is the only condition given here. Alabama is represented by the following sports. A, and whatever this A is baseball player, isn't it? Baseball. And what about B here? B, a soccer player. B is soccer. And C, a rugby player. And so how many persons are there in this one? There are 3 persons in Alabama. Among those 3, exactly we should form 2 persons. We should take 2 persons. And from Texas we have following D. D who plays soccer, isn't it? D plays soccer. And E, hockey. E plays hockey. Then what is the next one here? F and G. F and G. Now both these 2 persons are baseball. Isn't it? Now this is baseball. This is what the information given. Now in these type of questions, we should always go through the questions rather than trying to form a committee at all. Isn't it? Because for each and every question are based on some additional data. Then, which of the following represents a committee properly composed? Now choice 1. Tell me whether B, C, E can be a committee, isn't it? Can be a committee or not. Why? B and C. From Alabama, B and C means 2 persons were there and 1 person from Texas, that is E. Now B, soccer, rugby and hockey. And all these 3 persons belongs to 3 different sports, hence choice 1. Then what about choice 2 here? B, C and D. Why D? Choice 2 cannot be your answer. Then B and D now are playing the same game. It should not be. And choice 3, ABC. ABC, all the 3 persons from only Alabama, it should not be. And A, F and E. A is baseball and F is also baseball. This is also ruled out. A, B and D, baseball and D. D is again soccer and this is also ruled out. Then what is your answer here? Only choice 1. 36. Then question number 37, which of the following may serve with G? Which of the following may serve with G? Now G is there. Now G is baseball player. That means the G is from Texas. As G is from Texas, isn't it? Then one person from Texas is already completed. Now we need to find 2 persons from Alabama. And out of which one? This, if G is playing baseball, hence A is playing baseball, cannot be in the team. Hence the remaining 2 persons must be B and C. Now sir, which are the following? Here, may serve with G. The word may cannot have it all. Isn't it? May is a possible. Which are the following? Okay, serve with G. And think a clarity on it. Because we can definitely conclude here. Whenever there is a word may, it is a possibility. Here it cannot have possibility because we are 100% sure about this. Then, who are the remaining 2 persons here? B and C. B and C, that is choice 2. 37, choice 2. Then question number 38. Which of the following must be true? Tell me which of the following must be true? If A cannot serve on a committee, then C must serve in that committee. True or false? Why it is true? If A is not there, then B and C will be there. As B and C will be there, D cannot be there, isn't it? D cannot be there. As D cannot be there, if A cannot serve in a committee, then C must serve in that committee. Isn't it? C must serve in that committee because A is not there, 2 persons from Alabama, B and C. Hence C must be there. If A cannot serve in a committee, then B and C will be there. Then D cannot be assigned to that committee. True or false? Yes. Why it is so? Because B is soccer, D is again soccer. 2 persons of the same game should not be. Hence, this is also true. Isn't it? Hence, first one, true. And the second one is also true. Isn't it? Then, if A cannot serve in a committee, then C must serve in that committee. This is true. And if A cannot serve in a committee, then B and C, then D cannot be assigned to that committee. That is also true or not? Yes, this is also true. 1 and 2 and all. All is not there, hence 1 and 2, no need to check out the remaining at all. Then what is the third one here? If A serves in a committee, G must be. Whether G must be or not, G should not be. Why? Because A is already baseball. G is baseball, which is ruled out. Hence only 1 and 2, choice 4. 38. Then question number 39. Now in this 39, what is given in this one 39? If C is not available for service, then who will be the remaining? A and B are the remaining. Then which of the following must be on the committee? As A and B were there, F and G should not be there because F and G are playing baseball, isn't it? Again, D can also be there because B is soccer, D is, hence these 3 persons cannot be. Then hence E must be there, isn't it? Which of the following must be? A and E. A and E, that is choice 3. 39, choice 3. Then coming to question number 40. Which of the following must be true? D and F never serve on the committee. D and F never. Why? Because 2 persons from Texas. Hence, it is true or false? It is true. Then, when D serves, C must serve. When D serves, C must serve. Why? With D is here. As D is here, D is soccer. And B is against soccer, B cannot be. As B cannot be, then A and C must be. Hence, if D serves, then C must also serve along with him. F and E are always on the same committee. That is false. Because 2 persons from that one is ruled out. And so only 1 and 2. 1 and 2, choice 4. And this is about question number 40 or 39. 1 and 2, choice 4. Yes, all the questions done? Now this is about paper number 20602. Question numbers 1 to 40. Any doubts in these 40? Anything to be discussed once again from question numbers 1 to 40? Then question numbers 56 to 60. Now in this 56 to 60 number series, as tell me. Now question number 56. 1 to 44. 1 and 244, how can you represent this one? 1 plus 243. What is 243? 243 is nothing but 3 power 5. Fine. Now 244. Next one is 163. Then what is the difference between these two? Minus 81. 243 can be written as 3 power 5. 81 is 3 power 4 plus and minus. Next one must be plus. That is 27. 163 plus 27, 190. And 190 next one, 3 power 5, 3 power 4, 3 cube, 3 square. 3 square, that should be subtracted. And so how much is that one? 181. Next one plus 3, 184. 184 choice 5. Question number 56, choice 5. Then 57. Now in this question number 51, 57, numbers are in the descending order, hence we should start in the reverse order. 1, 3, 6, 18 and 36. 18 and 36. Yes, how to represent this one? 1, 3. Now 18 and 36. How can you represent this one? 1 and 3 into 3 into 2 into 3 into 2. Now 1 into 3, 3 into 2, 6 into 3, 18 into 2, alternately into 3 into 2 into 3. And the previous one must be into 2. And something into 2 must be 1. Hence it must be 0.5. 1 by 2. That is 0.5. That is choice 4. 57. Then coming to 58. Now in this question number 58, 18, 8, 6, 9, 23. Yes, how to represent this one? 18 and 8. 18 and 8 can be written as 18 into 0.5 is 9. 9 minus 1 is 8. And next one, 8 into 1 minus 2 is 6. And 6 into 1.5. 6 into 0.51 and into 2. Now 6 into 2 minus 3. And next one, 0.5, 1, 0.5 into 2 is 1, 1 into 2 is 2, and 2 into, next one must be how much? Next change Japani into 3. And the next one, 0.5, 1, 2, and 3. 18, 8, 6, 9, 23. Into 3 minus 4. Into 3 minus 4, this is okay, into 3 minus 4. Then next one into 4 minus 5. 23 into 4, 46, 46, 92 minus 5, 87. Saripendhan logic ikkada? No. 0.5, 1, 2, 3, 4. How these numbers are? Multiplicating on 0.5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ikkada ena relation unda manaki? 0.5 and 1. Ikkada difference enta vastundi manaki? Ikkada difference manaki 0.5. Next one 1, 1, 1. Ala undocha manaki? Ilage adjust chesaru ante. Okay? Hence it is 87. Ilano chestene vastundi. Ade. But whereas strictly speaking there is no, okay, the logic is not apt. 0.51. And the remaining numbers are okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But yes, here it must be as done with this. Next one. ఇక్కడ 9 ఉండాలేమో అండి. 9 ఉంటేనే ఫిక్స్ అవుతుందా ఫస్ట్ 18 ప్లేస్లో 9, 8, 6, 9, 23. Now 8 into 1 minus 2 into 2 minus 3 into 3 minus 4 into 4 minus 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. ఇక్కడేమో into 0 minus 9 into 0, 0 అయిపోతుంది. అవట్లేదు. Okay. Next one. Then 59. Now question number 59. Now in this 59, 18, 29. 18, 29. Any number to this one? 18, 29, 42, 53, blank and 77. As the numbers are increasing at a very smaller pace. Hence difference 11. Next difference is 13, 42 and 53. Again 11, again 13, 66, 66 plus 11, 77. And 66 choice 5, 59. Then question number 60. Now question number 60. Now the numbers are again in the descending order. Now 250 and blank, 190, 67, 167 and 148. And 148 and 167, what is the difference here? 19, 19. And 167 and 123, 19, 23. 19, 23, next one is what? 19, 23, what are these numbers? The numbers are prime numbers. And the next prime number is what? 29. And 29, this must be 31. And 250 minus 31 is so much? 219. Isn't it? Now the given numbers are what? The given numbers are prime numbers. Now prime numbers starting with 31 are subtracted in the descending order. 31, 29, 23 and 19. Difference 19, 23, 27, 27. What's the answer, Mari? Difference to round. Difference to రాలేదు కాబట్టి అప్పుడు ప్రైమ్ నెంబర్స్కి వెళ్ళాలి. నేను డిఫరెన్స్లోనే చేస్తానంటే ఎలా కుదురుతుందండి? చాయిస్ ఉందా? చాయిస్ ఉంటే మీరు తీసుకోవచ్చు. ఫస్ట్ ప్రయారిటీ ఈజ్ ఫర్ డిఫరెన్స్. 19 plus 4, 23, 23 plus 4, 27, 27 plus 4, 31. 31 ఆన్సర్ ఉందా? లేదు. లేదు కాబట్టి వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ ఫర్ అనదర్ లాజిక్. ఓకే, నౌ ద గివెన్ నెంబర్స్ ఆర్ ప్రైమ్ నెంబర్స్. Done with this? Now this is about paper number 20602 and question numbers 1 to 40 and 56 to 60.